Sorry, y'all. You know how iPhones work. Storage sucks really, really bad. But anyway, I'm gonna hurry this up, y'all, because I gotta get to what I get to. But basically, y'all, I've been going through parental crap, dealing with my son going through puberty and him starting to like find himself, trying to learn himself all over again, the different version. And just a piece of advice for parents out there, or if you decide to have kids and you get to this point, you love your child unconditionally, and that is a given. But when your child begins to change, you have to learn to love a different version of your child. You cannot try to keep loving that little baby that you had, from the beginning, or the toddler, or just the kid that was actually being a kid. Now you have somebody who's going through puberty and starting to have sexual thoughts and blah. You have to love to learn a different version of them. You cannot expect the same things to go. Children are progressive because they have no choice but to be. They have to grow up and things like that, just by nature. So you have to learn to progress with your children, and that is it. You have to learn to love a different version of them. You love them still the same, but you just love a different version. So that's where I'm going through right now. I'm learning to love this version of my son. And when I tell you, it seems like it'd be an easy thing, but it's actually kind of hard. Like, it's hard because you're just so used to what you were used to. I'm used to, he's such a good kid. He has his moments, but he's always been a good kid. He's always been the type, to come up under me. Now it's just kind of like, oh my God, everything I do is annoying, girl. And I remember that. I remember that with my parents, like my mom especially, because she was the one that was around. My grandmother, I was annoyed by all that because they couldn't tell me shit about nothing. They couldn't tell me nothing about nothing. Period. So I'm going to put a little bit more primer on my face on top of this foundation to hold that in place and to keep my face moisturized. And I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blah, blah, blah. You understand? So, but yeah, that's what we're going through right now. And like I said, I do not, I don't dislike my son, but he been really irking my soul because like I said, I'm learning to love a different version of him. And it's hard because I don't really have male friends like that. So to get used to a man, and he's becoming a man, to get used to that, it's kind of like, girl, it's tough, period. So that's what we've been dealing with. And it's, like I said, it's hard. It's not easy like people would want it to be. Well, for me, at least. Like, I thought, just teaching him how to read was the hard part, girl. This is it. You know what I'm saying? And then he's got these friends that he's around. It's this one boy that he's been around that tried to fight him just recently. And all of a sudden, now they're friends. And I know that, as a kid that happens. But I told him to keep his eyes open. The boy probably got a lot going on at home. And, oh, sorry, y'all. This is Fenty Beauty, girl. Okay? I don't need to give colors out. It's just my color. But yeah, like now he's chilling with the little boy. The little boy was calling me mom and everything, and then he tried to fight my son. So I told the little boy, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong. I told him, if you put your hands on my son, I'm going to put my hands on both your parents. I'm not just talking about your mother. I'm talking about your mom and your dad. Because that's the kind of mom that I am. Don't try my son. You either get along or get away from him. But you don't need to be putting your hands on him. I don't even hit my son like that. So that's how it was coming, girl. And then he was getting bullied by another little boy who's fucking troubled and what so have you, girl. So we've been dealing with that, and I've been trying to get back to being sane. Right now, my son is in Jersey with my mom because I need a break, and I'm working two jobs now. I work at the post office, and I also work at the sports bar. So working these two jobs, girl, I don't have time. I don't be home like that. And I'm not about to have my son just sitting in the house by himself. Yes, he's 12, and he can sit in the house by himself. But girl, who's that fun for? Talk to me and tell me who is that fun for. So I sent with my mom for his little winter vacation, and I'll go get him when his winter vacation is up. And then I had like issues with, money, and I was trying to get back on a good note, like trying to make sure that my bills are paid. You understand where I'm going with this? I look a little dark. Let me add a little bit of concealer to this. But yeah, I had issues with money. So anytime that my money gets low or it's rent time and I gotta hustle up some grub, I go hard in the paint, y'all. So when I'm going hard, I don't be worried about nothing. No YouTube, no Instagram, no nothing. I'm trying to get my coin up because I got bills to pay. And that's on period. And as an adult, I really don't have no other choice, y'all. Like, yes, I want to be an influencer, but also I still have to make sure I survive. For those, you know, a lot of the influencers that are out there are young, and they started off young, where they were being taken care of by their parents, and they took off. Me, I just have to start from where I'm at and make it work, because I am an adult. I'm the adult. I'm the parent. I don't have nobody, you know, support me in that kind of way. So I have to do that on my own. So if I get low on funds and I got stuff to do and YouTube is not cutting it, girl, I'm gonna go get my money. I said what I said. So any means possible, girl. If I gotta throw it back a couple times, girl, I'm gonna do what I need to do to go get this coin so that me and my son are not homeless. Cause I refuse to go back and backtrack and move back with my mom, or I'm not doing that. And I don't want to. I don't want to even put that on her. I want her to enjoy her time because all her children are grown. I'm not about to be that one that's gonna be sitting up under her. Girl, no, that's not happening. So yes, long story short, y'all, I'm just figuring life out. Okay, we have different circumstances come out. She probably shouldn't leave. I probably should just come to the internet. But when I'm trying to figure certain things out, girl, the last thing on my mind is coming to YouTube and talking to y'all. I love y'all. Trust me, I do. But girl, also I gotta make sure that I'm mentally there to be even having these conversations. That's what's really tea. I'm gonna do my lashes, y'all, but I'm not doing them on camera because I don't have time. I gotta leave, and I need to actually. I should have been dressed and out the door already because I gotta be there by 5. Hopefully, it's like the traffic's not that bad. This right here is Bobbi Brown's highlighter. When I tell you this highlighter is my favorite, girl, it's literally like the only one I use. I love it because it's just so freaking good, and you would never think. All right, let's get that nose. I'm trying to rush, y'all, and that's the problem. But I had to go on my phone. Girl, I love iPhone, but girl, I had to go on my phone and delete so much stuff. Old messages. Girl, you know when she's out there and deleting messages, it's a problem. But that's where most of my data is on my phone, my messages. Because, girl, we screenshots and we send them things quick. Stop playing with us. I'm just going to do some clear lip gloss. I'm just doing this. And I'm not even doing it right now. I'm going to come back when I get in the car. And I'll do my lashes when I get to work. So I'm going to have to take them and take my glue. I'm gonna put these inside of this Starburst wrapper, and then I'll do my lashes when I get to work, because that right there, I could, if it's slow right as soon as I get there, I can go in the bathroom and do my lashes. Let me take my boom, boom, boom. And if I do, I'm just probably gonna get back on camera, but we'll see. I'm probably gonna try to finish the rest of it in the car. Every other thing is done. All I need to do is, I was gonna do my eyelids, but girl, like I said, she ain't got no time for fake ones. I love y'all so much. I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So, I'm just on my makeup, and I'm at work. I'm just trying to braid my hair real quick so that I can go work on the floor. It doesn't look all of that because I'm rushing. But how do y'all like my makeup? Okay, y'all. So, I feel like I vented about my son, and I feel like the only thing I need to give y'all advice on is make sure y'all have alone time, because when you have a child, girl, not even just when you have a child, you just need alone time. I think it's essential. Have alone time, get that alone time. Make sure you have time to think and learn yourself. You can tell everybody else about themselves, but can you tell yourself about yourself? Period. I love y'all so much, y'all. All the videos on the time, make sure you guys past I miss. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the when you're not disappointed. Oh, so don't forget, guys, down here, turn it on, and get everything I post, my post on. I just want to say that I love you guys. Be through to you. Bye, y'all.